Hello, Katibuan friends! Welcome back to my blog once again. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of October 2022. And today I'm going to feature Batu Caves. These caves is still in Malaysia. It's in Gombak Selangor Malaysia. This cave is so significant because it's one of the most popular Hindu shrines outside India and is dedicated to Lord Murugan. It is the focal point of the Tamil festival of Thaipusam in Malaysia. This is Batu Caves. Batu Caves rather, so it's still quite close to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Alright, there you go guys. I'm going to climb up the stairs up there and get into the caves. Alright, so wish me God's protection. Bye. See you later. Batu Caves, in short, also referred as tent caves or hill for Lord Murugan, as there are 6 important holy shrines in India and 4 more in Malaysia. Now, who is Lord Murugan? Itong nakatayo na statue na nakita nyo ngayon ay si Lord Murugan mismo. Alright, so Murugan is chief deity of the ancient Tamils of South India, son of the warrior goddess Kuravai. He was later identified in part with the North Indian war god Skanda. His favorite weapon was the trident or spear, and his banner carried the emblem of a wild fowl. So ngayon, i-describe natin ang Batu Caves here in Malaysia. Rising almost 100 meters above the ground, the Batu Caves temple complex consists of 3 main caves and a few smaller ones. The biggest, referred to as Cathedral Cave or Temple Cave, and has a 100 meters high ceiling and features ornate Hindu shrines. In order for you to reach it, visitors must climb a step flight of 272 steps. Ang tanong ngayon, what attracts visitors in Batu Caves? Bakit nga ba naguhumaling ang mga bisita o tourist sa Batu Caves na to maliban sa aakatin mo to ng 272 climbs up? Its main attraction is the large statue of the Hindu god at the entrance. Besides a step 272 climb up, its steps to finally view the stunning skyline of the city center. Monkeys frolic around the caves, and it is a popular spot for rock climbing enthusiasts. In other words, itong Batu Cave na caves na to ay it's a Hindu shrine. Ito yung pinagmulan ng relihiyong Buddhism. So, when you come here, there are certain rules that you must follow. What is so special about Batu Caves? Ano nga ba? Bakit nga ba naging special itong Batu Caves na ito, mga kaibigan? Batu Caves is particularly famous for the Sri Subramanya Swami Temple and the iconic Murugan statue located at the foot of Batu Caves. The caves are considered to be one of the 10 holy hill abodes of Lord Murugan, and people flocked to this cave temple during Thaipusam to offer their prayers. In other words, pag pumasok ka sa lugar na to, ang mga babae ay hindi pwedeng mag-short. Kailangan mahaba yung damit nila. This is the reason why do people value Batu Caves. Alright? The caves are a sacred pilgrimage site for the Hindus. Tamil Hindus flocked to the Batu Caves for Thaipusam, a holy festival celebrating Lord Murugan. Every year, the devoted climb the 272 steps deep into the heart of the caves, carrying offerings for the gods and sometimes heavy shrines. The limestone forming Batu Caves is said to be around 400 million years old. Some of the cave entrances were used as shelters by the indigenous Timuan people, a tribe of Orang Asli. As early as 1860, the Chinese settlers began excavating guano for fertilizing their vegetable patches. Ang tanong ngayon, what is inside Batu Caves? Ano bang meron sa loob ng Batu Caves na to sa Malaysia? Today, Batu Caves are home to a Hindu shrine dedicated to Lord Murugan. Lord Murugan, for your information, is also known as Kartikeyan in some parts of India. He is the son of Shiva and Parvati and the elder brother to Lord Ganesha. He is the god of war according to many mythological stories, even in Buddhist scriptures. So, 17 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia, stands a monument that seems to have been built by the gods themselves, the Batu Caves, both in natural and man-made wonder. This holy monument incorporates both the stunning features of Malaysia's limestone mountains and religious sculptures of the Hindu faith. What are the symbols are found at Batu Caves? Ano yung mga symbols na makikita natin sa loob ng Batu Caves? One thing are the figures. It is a symbol of peace, arriving at the entrance square of Batu Caves. Visitors are greeted by majestic structures of Hindu deities, temples, and swarms of pigeons plopping just inches above. So pagpasok pa lang nyo sa labas ng Batu Caves complex, sasalubungin na kayo ng mga kalapati, no? Maraming kalapati. And when you climb up the 272 steps, you will walk with monkeys. Maraming mga unggoy ang sasalubong sa inyo doon sa hagdanan. Then you will meet the statue of Hanuman. Then the statue of Lord Murugan. Then you climb up 272 steps. Then you will see inside a temple cave. Then you will see the value bar Gautam. So paalaala lang, reminder sa gustong pumasok sa cave na to, mayroong another steps when you get inside. Steps down, then may palapag, then another steps up, then you will see the last frontier of the cave, then there's a temple inside. Pag akyat nyo sa cave, sa labas, kailangan huwag kayong magdala ng mga pagkain dahil aagawin to ng mga unggoy. So iwasan nyo magdala ng mga foods. Now, kanina na-mention ko ang statue ni Hanuman. Sino ba si Hanuman? Si Hanuman is one of the central characters of the Hindu epic Ramayana. He is an ardent devotee of Rama and one of the Chiranjeevis. Hanuman is also son of the wind god Vayu, who is several stories played a direct role in Hanuman's birth. Lord Hanuman is said to be the 11th avatar of Lord Shiva. He was born to Mata Anjani and Kisari. This avatar of Lord Shiva appeared to emphasize the importance of yagya and the importance of remaining detached. Maraming nagtatanong, why is Hanuman a monkey? Bakit ba si Lord Hanuman ang kanyang representation ay unggoy? Hanuman was the son of Vayu, the god of the wind, and Anjana, a celestial nymph. You're probably wondering how the son of the wind god and a nymph turned out to be a monkey. The answer is that Anjana once angered a sage who cursed her to be born as a monkey. Ano bang mga kapangyarihan meron si Hanuman? What powers does Hanuman have? As Hanuman exhibits extraordinary abilities in Rama's service throughout the adventure, including speed, strength, courage, and wisdom. The friendship between the two develops and deepens, proving ultimately that Hanuman's greatest ability is, in fact, his incredibly stout loyalty and devotion. Lord Hanuman is often described as the most powerful, invincible, and immortal god. It is said that he still exists on earth in various forms and comes as and when his devotees call him for help. So si Hanuman ay anyong unggoy talaga siya. So no wonder na pag pumasok kayo sa cave na to, makita yung mga unggoy dyan. Kasi it also reflects the virtue of Hanuman's in the cave itself as part of the Hindu belief. So nang pumasok ako sa caves na to, nagtaka ako why there are peacocks inside the caves. I'm talking about peacocks statues. So the peacock in Hindu is also identified as Lakshmi, or the goddess of wealth. That is why people keep peacock feathers at home, believing that they will bring wealth and prosperity into the house. It is also believed that peacock feathers keep the house free from flies and other insects. So nagwonder ako bakit maraming peacocks. Paborito ko pa naman itong peacocks. In other words, dear friends and followers, the peacock feather is of great importance in Hinduism. Napaka-importante po ng feather ng balibo ng peacock sa Hinduism because Lord Krishna wears a peacock feather on his crown. Lord Kartakeya uses the peacock as his mode of conveyance. So according to Hinduism, peacock feathers is for protection. The peacock is considered to be a bird of protection and safeguarding. This bird is also valued as a protection for the psychic self. Thus, the peacock feather within a home is said to safeguard the energy in the environment. Batu Caves takes its name from the Malay word Batu, meaning rock. The hill was originally known as Kapal Tanggang from the legend of Si Tanggang. Ayon sa legend, si Tanggang ay may dalawang pangalan, Kundang and Nakuda Manis. He is a mythical person who originates from West Sumatran folk tale about retribution to an ungrateful son. Ito yung retribution ng isang walang utang na anak. A sailor from a poor family, Si Tanggang, the protagonist sneaks onto a trading ship, eventually becoming rich, marrying a princess, and acquiring his own galleon. When he returns to his home village, he is ashamed of his humble origins and refuses to recognize his elderly mother. In retaliation, she curses him, and when he sets sail, he and his ship are turned to stone. Itong nangyari ngayon sa legend ng cave na to. Ito isang legend na isang poor sailor from a family, Malaysia, nag-trade ng sumakay ng barko ng kanyang isang trading ship, yumaman, nag-asawa ng prinsesa, at naka-acquire ng sarili niyang barko. Pero nang umuwi siya sa kanyang sariling hometown, village, kinahiya niya ang kanyang pinanggalingan. No? I-refuse niya ma-recognize ang kanyang makilala ang kanyang matandang ina. In retaliation, no? Bilang ganti, sinumpas siya ng kanyang ina, at nang bumalik siya sa paglayag, siya at ang kanyang barko ay nagiging bato. Ito yung legend sa cave na ito. Until to the present times, Batu Caves was promoted as a place of worship by Ki Tambusami Pillai, an Indian Tamil trader. He was inspired by the veil-shaped entrance of the main cave and was inspired to dedicate a temple to Lord Murugan within the caves. In 1890, Pillai, who also founded the Sri Mahamayaman Temple, Kuala Lumpur, installed the Morti. Morti means a consecrated statue of Sri Murugan Swami in what is today known as the Temple Cave. Since 1892, the Thaipusam festival in the Tamil month of Thai, which falls in late January or early February, has been celebrated there. Wooden steps up to the temple cave were built in 1920, and in 1930s, the stairs began to show signs of wear and tear, and the temple chairman Ramachandran Naidu proposed to build 2 flights of concrete stairs to the upper caves. The proposal was forwarded to Surugom in 1939. The work was completed in 1940, just in time for the Thaipusam celebration that year, according to current temple chairman R. Nadaraha. Currently, there are 272 concrete steps of the various cave temples that comprise the site. The largest and best known is the Temple Cave, so named because it houses several Hindu shrines beneath its high vaulted ceiling. On the 1st day of September 1942, a village near the caves was the site of a Communist Party of Malaya meeting convened by LITEC, which included the CPM's Central Executive Committee, state parties official, and a group leaders of the Empaha. However, LITEC betrayed the meeting to the Japanese, whom staged a surprise raid at dawn, destroying most of the CPM and Empaha High Command. So in August 2018, the 272 steps were painted, each set of steps painted in a different range of colors. However,
Accusations were almost immediately made by the National Heritage Department for a breach of law requiring authorization for renovations within 200 meters of a heritage site. The temple's management disputed their failure to receive authorization. At the base of the hill are two more cave temples, Art Gallery Cave and Museum Cave, both of which are full of Hindu statues and paintings. This complex was renovated and opened as the Cave Villa in 2008. Many of the shrines related to the story of Lord Murugan's victory over the demon Surapadman. An audio tour is available to visitors. The Ramayana Cave is situated to the extreme left as one faces the sheer wall of the hill. On the way to the Ramayana Cave, there is a 15 meters, 50 feet tall statue of Hanuman and a temple dedicated to Lord Hanuman, devotee and aide of Lord Ramayana. The consecration ceremony of the temple was held in November 2001. The Ramayana Cave depicts the story of Rama in the manner of a chronicle along the irregular walls of the cave. A 43 meters, that is equivalent to 140 feet high statue of Lord Murugan was unveiled in January 2006, having taken 3 years to construct. It is the second tallest Lord Murugan statue in the world. To this day, Pathumalai Sri Murugan Temple is managed by the Board of Management of Sri Maha Mariamman Temple, Devasthanam, which also manages the Sri Maha Mariamman Temple, Kuala Lumpur, and the Pathumalai Temple. It also performs the role of Hindu religious consultant to the government of Malaysia in determining the Hindu yearly calendar. The Batu Cave Hill and its numerous caverns contain a wealth of plants and animals, many of which are specialized for limestone environments. A total of 269 species of vascular plants have been recorded from the site, including 56 species, that is 21%, which are obligate calciphiles found only on limestone. There are various undeveloped caves which contain a diverse range of cave fauna, including some unique species such as trapdoor spiders. The caves have some 21 species of bats, including several species of fruit bats. The site is also well known for its numerous long-tailed macaques, which visitors feed sometimes involuntarily. These monkeys may also pose a biting hazard to tourists, especially small children, as they can be quite territorial. Below the temple cave is the dark cave, which rock formations and a number of animals found nowhere else. It is a 2-kilometer network of relatively untouched caverns, stalactites jutting from the cave's ceiling and stalagmites rising from the floor form intricate formations, such as a cave curtains, flowstones, cave pearls, and scallops, which took thousands of years to form. In order to maintain the cave's ecology, access is restricted. The Malaysian Nature Society organizes regular educational and adventure trips to the dark, wet caves. On the other hand, Batu Caves is also the center of rock climbing development in Malaysia for the past 10 years. Batu Caves offers more than 160 climbing routes. The routes are scattered all around the site of Batu Caves, which is made up of limestone hills rising to 150 meters that is equivalent to 490 feet. These climbing routes are easily accessed as most crags start from ground level. These climbing routes often start from the northeastern side of the cave complex, whereas the staircase and temple entrance faces south. This northeastern area is known as the Damai Caves. Abseiling and spelunking trips can be organized with some local adventurous companies. The Batu Caves serve as the focus of the Tamil community's yearly Thaipusam Tamil festival. They have become a pilgrimage site not only for Malaysian Hindus but Hindus worldwide. A procession begins in the wee hours of the morning on Thaipusam from the Sri Mahamayaman Temple, Kuala Lumpur, leading to Batu Caves as a religious undertaking to Lord Murugan, lasting 8 hours. Devotees carry containers containing milk as offering to Lord Murugan, either by hand or in huge decorated carriers on their shoulders called kavadi. The kavadi may be simple wooden arch semicircular supports holding a carrier, hoisted with brass or clay pots of milk, or huge heavy ones which may rise up to 2 meters, built of bow metal frames which hold long skewers, the sharpened end of which fierce skin of the bearer's torso. The kavadi is decorated with flowers and peacock feathers imported from India. Some kavadi may weigh as much as 100 kilograms. After bathing in the yearly Sungai Batu Rocky River, known as Rocky River, the devotees make their way to the temple cave and climb the flights of stairs to the temple in the cave. Devotees use the wider center staircase, while worshippers and onlookers throng up and down those balustrades on either side. When the kavadi bearers arrives at the door at the foot of the 272-step stairway leading up to the temple cave, the devotee has to make the arduous climb. Priests attend to the kavadi bearers. Consecrated ash is sprinkled over the hooks and skewers piercing the devotee's flesh before they are removed. No blood is shed during the piercing and removal. Ayan na mga followers and subscribers. Ito no yung kabuuang detalye ng Batu Caves. As a matter of information, so nakita nyo ang statue ni Lord Hanuman. At kami sasakay sa train kasi ang Batu Caves ay sobrang lapit lang ng train station. So from this station, I think they call it Gombak Station, train station, we go straight to Kuala Lumpur. So we took this train going back to Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia. So it is really nice and exciting to experience climbing up and down and go inside the cave until the last cover of the cave and have a ride going back through this train. So actually Malaysia as a nation, as a country, have a good train services. So they have a good train system. But you have to observe, because Malaysia is generally a Muslim country, and you have to observe their culture, as well as where do you sit as one of male passengers inside the train, and they are segregated between women. Okay, so thank you so much for following to my blog, and don't forget to click and hit that bell button. Follow my Facebook channel, my Facebook page, and my YouTube channel, and it's shown here, as well as my TikTok channel as well. So guys, I hope one day you can come and visit to the Batu Caves in Malaysia. Thanks for watching. God bless. Our visit to Malaysia is not complete and will not be completed if you as a traveler will not visit these famous towers in Malaysia. It is in Kuala Lumpur. Katakan friends, my dear friends and followers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And the night of 11th of October 2022, we completed our travel to visiting the famous towers in Malaysia, and I'm going to feature here, and to end our travel, the two towers, they call it the Petronas towers, and the other tower that is famous in Malaysia. So I'm not going to tell a history how this tower was built, but this tower will always be lighted at night, and you will see the beauty of these towers whenever they are lighted at night. So there is a Filipino restaurant nearby. They call it the Laguna restaurant, and you must come to this restaurant. It is managed by Filipino with her husband, a Chinese businessman, with some Filipino crews to serve you well. So don't forget to visit to Laguna restaurant near to these towers. And for you to go to the towers, you must take a train from nearby. So take a train and stop from this station. So this is the tower, the famous tower. To complete our journey, we visited this tower, friends, and we are so amazed to view the tower at night. And this is tower. These towers are mostly and popularly visited also born in Malaysia. So you must, come and visit these towers during nighttime because you can appreciate its beauty, and you must take a look and take photos as well, take videos if you can, on these two famous towers, the Petronas towers. So that's it, Katiban friends. Thank you for watching by and following on my blog on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube channel. So once again, we are still in Malaysia. Tomorrow we'll fly back to Thailand on the 12th day of October. So this is the night time. We completed our travel. Up in the morning, we go to the Batu Caves, and it's in Gombak Selangor, and we ended our visit to Malaysia, the famous towers. In this country, they call it the Petronas Tower. So it is a must visit for everyone who come to Malaysia to visit these towers and enjoy its view. Actually, you can climb up there if you book ahead, and book ahead, and you can climb up on top of this tower. So when you come to Malaysia, try to visit this tower, and you must complete your visit by seeing this tower at night. So that's it, Katiban friends, followers. Come to Malaysia and book ahead with, there are cheap, very cheap, murah-murah hotels, and you can, freely tour around this place and have the pleasure of viewing this magnificent engineering construction in Malaysia. It's one of the famous towers and most visited by foreigners in this country. So my dear friends, thank you so much for following on my Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as my TikTok channel as well. So thank you so much. And actually, another thing is you can come to this place by train to have the cheapest transport coming and visiting this area. Thank you so much for coming and dropping by to my channel, and God bless each and everyone. And this is the photos taken in Petronas towers rather. So you should have photos there when you come and visit Petronas Tower. And at the ground of this building, 2 towers, there is a mall. So I forgot the name of the mall, but we don't stay there longer. We just take photos, videos, and meet some friends. And after that, we go back to our hotel, prepare for tomorrow's flight. But when you come to Malaysia, try to buy chocolates at K Central or other stores in Malaysia, and it's very affordable, and you can buy these chocolates nearby. So that's it, and we are at the Kuala Lumpur International Airport. Our flight will start around 6 o'clock. So this is part of the Kuala Lumpur International Airport, and we are now at Kuala Lumpur. We come to the airport at 12 noon. We are we leave Kuala Lumpur at 12 noon. Arrive at Kuala Lumpur International Airport at about early, and we stay there for 4 hours. And I'm now taking a flight back to Thailand by AirAsia. So we are heading back to Thailand via AirAsia. So this is our flight back to Thailand. We took AirAsia from Thailand to Singapore. So we succeeded our land at the Muang International Airport. It's one of the oldest airport in Bangkok, Thailand. The newest airport here is Suvarnabhumi International Airport, but this one is one of the oldest airport where most flights from Singapore, Malaysia, and other parts of Indonesia is on this airport at the Muang International Airport. So thank the Lord for the safe arrival. Our landing we have a safe flight, and it's truly a nice experience to travel during this year after pandemic and tour one of the countries in Asia like Singapore. God bless everyone. Take care.